Oh. That's not really it. It was fine where it was. Don't breathe. Oh my god.
Well, I did all that.
Hello, welcome back to, is this going to be episode 2? Possibly.
Well, that game says you got my hand, I think.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Episode 2?
1, 2? We can always
I
edit
think
it
it's
out.
2. We'll go with 2 and then, you know, we'll do the edit. We're on stage 2 of Allotment Life. Our allotment plot. We're back. It's Tuesday, sunny Tuesday actually.
It's a very sunny Tuesday today.
It's actually very nice. It's not too hot because it's the evening. It's after work, so it's 6:30. And
I've proposed fish and chips for tea, but I don't think you're biting.
depends how hungry I get. It depends how much hard graft we put in, you see. If I get hungry
Demand
enough.
that steak pie they didn't give me last time.
This isn't a steak pie vlog. This is an allotment vlog.
Justice.
Salty, they forgot his pie last time we went to the chip shop.
Justice for me.
Anyway, we're here. We're going to try and start clearing a little bit of the back section.
Well, yeah, you said you... Well, yeah. There's plenty to go at.
We just need to get stuck in. There's no else we can do about it. We've just got to dig it up, de-weed, see what's under it. Because I think a lot of it is just long grass that's overgrown.
And frogs.
Yeah.
Can't forget about the frogs.
Throwback from the clip last week of the frog. We don't want to disturb any frog life. Do frogs eat? What do frogs eat? Flies? Do they eat caterpillars?
Buggies.
Yeah. We'll keep the frogs as long as they don't eat crops.
If we can catch them, they'll not eat crops. If we can catch them, we'll put them near slugs. Then we'll end up with turds.
And then we also want to, well, I want to check on obviously the stuff we planted at the weekend and last week, see how that's getting on. Seeing as it's been rainy and sunny, hopefully that will be a good germination environment. See if we need to cover anything. But yeah, we're just gonna plod along.
Go down there.
We're now becoming true allotmenters because we need a proper flask that you like unscrew and
Thermos.
Thermos. But bear with. Come on, what's happening here? Got mugs. I found them in the garage, camping mugs. So I've got a mug of tea. I don't drink tea, but I just wanted to be involved.
This is where times will change. Well, I did. I've converted you from vegetarianism to meatism.
Yeah, maybe allotmenting will make me a tea drinker.
Yeah, I can see tea coming into you now.
I feel like it'd have to be.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're going to go check on everything. We also need to make sure our potatoes haven't got blight, because they said there was blight in the area. They looked fine last time we were here. Sam chopped some leaves off some of the ones that may or may not have been. Yeah. But yeah, we'll see how we get on, see how everything is.
We'll see you down there.
See you there. Adios.
Beep.
So this is where we are, lovely and sunny day. None of the carrots have come up yet, but that's normal. Sam thinks we've got some stuff, but I don't know if it's weeds. That's not a weed.
No.
I can't remember what that is. Perpetual spinach.
Well, there's some there, and some at the back as well.
Oh, lovely.
We also have to clear weeds out of this bit.
Yeah, weeding's one of those jobs, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, but that's exciting. Little... Where were they? I've lost them now. That one. Little shoot. See how we get on. Strawberries. Oh, these have not taken so well. The transplant was not kind. Yeah, sometimes you just have to let plants do their thing, don't they? This one seems alright, the big one. I think that's a germination. Or is it grass? Oh, this is the thing. What did I label? I didn't label. I have no idea what's in this. Oh dear. What did I plant in this? Chard? Rainbow chard? Pak choy? Rainbow chard and pak choy, I think. So, I've no idea. That does look like something. That's the problem, you can't really tell what's weeds and what's not. Like, is that a weed? I don't know, I think I'll have to leave stuff and see what grows further than grass or weeds would. Nothing in this bed. That's okay. I did direct sow into the ground, which I'm not sure you meant to do, but we did. These are the potatoes. Yeah, this is what we're going to start working on today. That's our pile that needs incinerating. It's all weeds and stuff that we didn't really want to compost. Check the potatoes. Can't really see any blightiness on them, to be honest. They look alright to me. Oh, that might be a bit there. We'll see. All you have to do really is just get them out of the ground. You can still keep your potatoes, but you have to crop them a bit earlier than you normally would. That might be blighty. We'll have to see. Yeah. Yeah, that's not good. I'll see what Sam thinks. I don't want to pull all these potatoes today, we'd have to come back and do it. Got a frog. A frog. It's gone.
Hello everybody. Emma's gonna laugh because I don't do this very often. I'm trying to make a bit more of an edge for our allotment. A lot of it is sort of overgrown long grass. Fortunately, all the bits that are on this bit you see is all into the nice sort of rich soil, so it's easy to pull out. So I'm currently trying to pull it out. Worst bit is where all these potatoes are. You can probably see the shovel in the background. That I'm trying to go all the way along and trying to create a bit of a path for us. So yeah, and we'll probably time lapse it now because it's most
of this entire series is going to be a time lapse.
Yeah, probably. All we need is a camera that sits over winter.
Explain to the camera.
A bit of an impromptu game with a slug.
Sam likes to play Yeet the Slug.
Yeah. And when you sometimes slugs splat, their guts tend to go a bit.
Yeah.
Well, I hit this one.
Yeah.
Hit it hard.
Yeah.
And its guts have come out, and it's got itself wedged in the door.
That is... I'm going to have to blur that. That is horror film worthy. You are disgusting. Slugs on the roof only from now on. Sir. So, you can see where I've got up to de-weeding. We were only here about an hour and a half, 2 hours. So didn't get super far. Sam pulled out some of the bigger weeds over there and pulled out some potatoes. Gave the crops, well, gave the seeds a water. Yeah, just a little drive-by today after work. Not a big full day's work.
Speak up.
We're rewarding ourselves. Not with fish and chips. Sam changed his mind.
I did.
We're on a retail park and there's many options, and we've gone for kufka.
Go on, kufka.
KFC, for those not in the know. After a hard day's graft.
Well, hard evening's graft.
God, hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah, but it is more intensive than you think.
And it's now 8:30, and by the time we get home and cook, you know, this is a sidebar of allotment life.
Look at that car, I'm rusted over.
Anyway, I'm gonna get some chicken.
Chicken.
Hello, another day, another segment of the allotment vlog. It's Wednesday, so the last bit we filmed was Tuesday, yesterday. That's how days of the week work, Emma. Wow. So yeah, it's Wednesday. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous day. Beautiful sun. I might even get sunburnt. That's how sunny it is. And I'm back solo. Sam's looking after Ted and taking Ted for a walk because Ted's been a bit neglected since we've been at the allotment. So yeah, Sam's at home taking Ted for a walk. And I'm here. I'm going to potter about for an hour, a couple of hours, check on the seeds that are planted. Need to water them again because it's been so warm. They'll need watering maybe every day. I might have to come in the morning tomorrow. But yeah, everything's going okay. Just wanted to put in a little brief heart to heart that Sam's got loads of hobbies. He rides mountain bikes, rides road bikes. Well, we're both gamers, but he's more of a gamer. You know, he plays bass in a band. Sam's got loads and loads of hobbies that really keep him fulfilled and busy. And I didn't really have anything. Like, I like to game, but I have to be, you know, really interested in the game to be able to play it. I go to the gym, but again, that's not really a fun hobby. And gardening in this allotment has really, like, brought so much joy. So much joy to my life. It's given me something to do. It's fun to get out in the outside and breathe in fresh air. I don't do that a lot. I work from home. If you don't know, I work from home, so all day, every day I'm inside on a computer. So it's nice to get out and actually do something in the great outdoors. I'm sure I might be changing my mind on that when it comes to winter. But for now, I'm really enjoying it. And, you know, it's good exercise. You're up and about, at least at the minute while we do weeding and stuff. It's a lot of graft. You know, we come home, we're tired, we're aching, sleep well. But yeah, I just wanted to say that if you're struggling with being bored or lonely, allotmenting or gardening is a great hobby to introduce yourself to if you're into that. Me and Sam were both saying yesterday that like almost 3 hours went by without us even blinking. Like, we just looked at a watch and we were like, oh my god, we need to go home and have tea because it just went by so quickly. And it's really rewarding. Well, hopefully it'll be rewarding if we grow anything. But it's rewarding seeing like the little seedlings come up, and then obviously before this we've had our garden vegetable beds, and it's been so fun like seeing the veg come up and eating it and having dinners made out completely of stuff we've grown from a seed. And like the moment we've got tomatoes in our little greenhouse at home, and I go out and check every day that they're growing and that they're pollinating, and we've got a little courgette coming. Like, it's really, really rewarding to see it all happening real time, and like you've done that, you've put that seed into the ground and it's grown. So I'm just having a really great time of it, and I've been excited all day to come tonight, and I wish I wasn't busy all day tomorrow so I could come again. But yeah, it's been really great. I'm having such a great time. The only thing is, it's costing me an arm and a leg to get set up because all the seeds, I think once you go in, it's not expensive, but to set everything up, it's getting a little bit expensive. Buying all the tools, all the bits and bobs, all the seeds. We've got to buy like a bunch of tarp or weed fabric to put over the ground that we've dug to stop weeds coming up over the winter. Want to buy a polytunnel, that's going to be a couple £100. But, you know, it's all worth it. I said to Sam, he spends more on his music, buying cables and pedals and a new bass, you know. It's no more than you'd spend on another hobby. But yeah, I'm having a great time. Anyway, I'm sat in my car and I've turned the aircon off, so it's getting a bit toasty. So I'm going to rock and roll, get down there, see what the crack is. We have some weed fabric left over from when we landscaped our garden, so I'm going to put that down on the pathways to hopefully prevent a little bit of weeds coming up and like not scrounge all the effort we've put in de-weeding. I mean, it's not going to be a perfect situation, but it's better than nothing. And I have brought these every day just in the hopes that it's sunny enough to put them on. And you know what? I think it is. I think it is sunny enough. So I'm going to rock and roll. Let's get going. And I'll see you on the flip-flop. We're back. That's a bit close on me. It is Friday,
The 18th.
Fun Day Friday, and where would we be if not at the allotment?
Well, considering we don't have any money, we're not on a night out.
No, very skin till the end of the month. But yeah, we're back. Sam's got a new toy he wants to try out. I'm sure I'll show you.
Not like that.
The camera's got 1 bar of battery, so we'll see how much we can get. But other than that, I think I'm just going to carry on de-weeding. Sam will try out his little toy, see how the seedlings are doing. It's not...
At least we don't need to water.
Yeah, we don't need to water. It's not sunglasses weather today. It was pretty rainy earlier and it's a bit gloomy. But...
alas.
It's what it is. I think we've got carrots. I think we've got carrots.
You went full toddler.
I did go full toddler. I think we've got carrots. I think these are carrots. They're coming up in a row. They could be also weeds. They might be weeds, but I'm going to go with carrots.
One or other.
Because there's some there in a row. I think they're carrots. Oh my god. What an exciting adventure. That's not a carrot. That's a weed. But I do believe we've got carrots. When I was introducing your new toy, I think I didn't record. This is Sam's new toy. It trims. It's slightly terrifying. I mean, you're not doing the best example right now for the vlog.
That's alright. Don't need to do the best example.
Yeah, we do. Come on, we're professional doing here.
I'm nearly going to go on my hands and knees and go down the edges.
Yeah. But that's just to do the edges of our plot to make it nice and neat and tidy, and it's battery powered.
Yeah.
So I think that's a great success. How much was that? £24 from Lidl?
29.
29 from Lidl. Bargain. Bish bash bosh.
Everyone's...
I think that's a shoot of something. I can't remember what I planted here. It might be pak choi. It might be something else, but that's a shoot. That's definitely a shoot of something. I mean, there are weeds, but that is a shoot. I think that is also a shoot. Could also be weeds. But you know, we'll go with it. There's this little patch of things as well, and I don't know what this is, but it looks like it was planted on purpose. So we'll see what happens there. Might have been an accident. We'll find out. We've got more things. We always forget to bring a Sharpie. That's a shoot. I'm not sure what they are. That might be, I think this was mixed lettuces, baby leaf lettuces. So I think that might be some of the mixed things. Oh, it is. Oh, we've got things growing. We're not a failure, Sam. We're not a total failure. They're growing, whatever that is. That's growing. Oh my goodness, that's so exciting. I'm so excited. And we've got radishes. We've got maybe too many radishes. We're going to be having a lot of radish salads. But they're coming up. Oh my god, we're not a failure. We've grown something. We've grown something.
Would you like to show the masses what I've done already?
I've done it. I really want to get the soil turned and usable by, you know, before the end of the season, before winter comes basically. So that's why I'm weeding everything, and there might be better ways to do it. If there are, don't tell me, because I've spent the best part of a week weeding. But yeah, I'm just trying to get, and like there's big pieces of grass like this that need to come out, and that's just easier to pull out by hand. So that's what I'm doing. That's why it takes so long. Because I'm just going around doing every individual bit.
Emma Rogers, everybody.
I'm not good with power tools.
I'm going to have to redo that line again.
Why? That's right, isn't it? What's the issue with that? That's fine. Shut up. That's fine. That's the same as yours. Isn't it? I don't like it. I'm not going to use it again. But I did it once. That'll do.
Hooray for you.
This is one of the things about having an allotment that, you know, has been sort of abandoned. I have no idea what this plant was, but it's got big old roots. Could have been anything. Possibly a strawberry. There are strawberry runners here. Or a raspberry or something. But we have got no idea. No idea what that is. Or was. So we've just found some... Well, Sam's just found some animal eggs of some sort.
Insect eggs. Yeah.
Insect eggs, or... I'm not sure what that is. Thought I might be able to...
I've just seen a couple of wasps fly around this bit.
Identify it. No, wasps wouldn't just plant in the ground, they'd just
they have a nest.
have a nest. So, I might go back and Google whatever that is. We'll try and not disturb them unless we find out it's something,
Annoying.
you know, harmful to plants. We'll leave it until we've Googled. But yeah. Oh dear. I hope it's not something. I hope that's not a bloody slug's nest. We'll find out. Sam's just had to go where no man has...
This is what we're... sorry, it's like I thought we were in a 90s music video.
It is a bit like that. We need to like have like a 3D camera.
Keep rolling.
Yeah, so Sam's just had to do what no man has had to do before. Hope you don't mind me telling the internet this.
Well, you are now.
Well, he's crossing a bridge that we'll all have to cross at some point.
Well, you know.
What happens when you need a pee on the allotment?
You know that chair? I'll cut you an all out in it if you want.
Make a commode. Yeah, so what do you do if you need to wee on the allotment? I said to Sam, just pee in a bucket in the shed and then empty it out.
Next thing you know, I disappeared.
Isn't that what you do? Or do you just find a quiet spot? I feel like most people pee in their shed. I think if you've got a shed, you're going to pee in it. You know? What do you do if you've got an allotment? Where do you pee? We're going to pee in the shed. Might be TMI, but now you know. So what have you discovered, Sam? Tell the world.
Tell the world of... I don't know.
We've done some archaeological digging.
3 bricks, all sort of in a
row.
semi in a line. I reckon some old foundations that have been
Some historical something.
covered up. God, can you imagine if it was like a Roman mosaic or something?
We're rich! No, but then we'd have to give up our allotment to the museum, and I don't want to do that.
Well, no, because then the council are coming with some loophole saying that it's on their land.
But yeah, that's interesting. Ish. It's interesting to us. So this is the progress that Sam's making. He's raking up some of the long grass. This is the bit we sort of don't really know what to do with. It's just so long. The mower doesn't work, so we can't go through it with that. And that's what I've been doing. Weeding sort of this-ish bit. Yeah, takes a long time. But yeah, and then we've got a big old pile, where are we? There, in the background of stuff that we need to burn because it's weeds and brambles and stuff. And we don't want to put it in a compost bin because we don't know about weeds and compost and can't really be bothered to work it out. So we just need to get an incinerator and burn all of this and make some space. You probably could compost it, but we can't be bothered to try. So we're just going to burn it instead. So me and Sam have just been chatting about what we're planning on doing, and I was saying that maybe you should film me, Sam, so I can point out what I'm saying about the archways and stuff.
Recording.
So anyway, I was saying that once we've pulled up these potatoes, probably in the next couple of months, so not so far, it'd be nice to have. I really want to grow pumpkins. This is my ultimate goal. Okay, I want pumpkins for Halloween. I think a lot of allotmenters want pumpkins. So I want to do like 2 big beds either side in the middle to have room for the squash leaves, because as you can see over there, they take a lot of space.
Mhm.
Pumpkin leaves. And then have an archway in the
As
middle,
demonstrated.
or a couple of archways in the middle. This is how I'm visualising. And then you can have the pumpkin leaves growing up the archway. A lot of people do that on the inside, and it looks nice. And then that'll make like a nice middle point of the allotment and make it pretty as well as functional. And then we can either mirror what we've done over there on the other half, or because we're going to have a polytunnel or a greenhouse, we might have to adjust. But that's the plan. We're just saying we need more weed fabric.
Yeah, but you're on about putting the polytunnel
in
like
that corner
here.
where the pile is.
Well,
The pile
like,
of doom.
I guess you could have a big just polytunnel running along it lengthways.
It depends how big the polytunnel is. I'd rather have 2 small ones, I think, because then you can put different things in. We'll figure it out.
No, well, you can grow everything in one, like we're doing in a minute.
We'll figure it out. We've got to look at financials.
Yes,
I was saying the other day that it's not expensive,
but it is.
but setting it up, if like we've already got a lot of tools from the garden, so we didn't have to buy many of them, but like the polytunnel we'll have to buy, all your seeds and stuff. Like I've had to buy another trowel so we can have one each. All these tarpaulin sheets are going to cost money, but it's all things we sort of need to set up. But once you've got it, I suppose it won't be inexpensive probably. Seeds are a couple of quid a packet, aren't they?
Well,
You can
even
save
cheaper in
them
that.
from,
Even cheaper in that thing.
Yeah, save them from crops you've grown the year before. But setting it up seems a bit of a money
It's
pit.
like any hobby though. It's like once you're starting out, it's expensive. Like look at my music stuff.
Yeah.
That's like, you know, that is expensive. But once you have it, you kind of have
Then
it
you've
for a
got
while.
it.
Yeah.
Once we've got the tarpaulin, we'll just put them away in the summer, and you know, once we've got the polytunnel, we'll just keep it. You know.
I mean, a lot. I think what we discussed, I don't know if you mentioned it, is where that strip there and these strips are. All the strips in between the bed, you'd probably tarp it anyway, and then put wood chippings down.
Yeah, and I want to do the same on this side. Anything that's a pathway that's not going to be grown on, cover it, because I can't be asked to de-weed it.
Yeah, it's hard to do with it. Plus, the slugs don't like.
Yeah, the slugs don't like bark chips, so it sort of helps a bit there. But yeah, it's a long slog. Just saying, I want to get this half cleared before it gets to winter. And then we've got options. We don't have to put anything in the ground, but then we've got options for spring next year, and we're not having to work through the winter when it's all horrible and wet and muddy. We can just have it done and covered, and then see where we want to go. I'm just so thrilled we've got seeds that have germinated. Do little toddler daggers.
What was
doubted us.
What
They
was
all doubted
what was the
us.
stench you did earlier when you got excited?
I do like toddler super hit. It's the same when I'm angry, actually. So,
No, the anger is more of a squat.
okay. Yeah, the little excited thing. We've got radishes. I've never even tried a radish.
Never.
Never tried a radish.
I can ask my nan to see if she's got any on Sunday for you.
She'll have some.
She'll
yeah.
have everything.
We've got some in the garden at home that are almost ready.
I think these are looking a bit icky.
Well, yeah, we were a bit concerned about the potato blight, but the stems look fine. Normally if you've got blight, there's black bit on the stems where the stems are rotting, but I can't see any. I've checked a good portion of them. I think they're just getting to the point where they nearly need chopping. Yeah, they nearly need cutting back and harvesting. So keep an eye on them, obviously. But
We're up near enough every other day.
yeah, I
If
don't,
you're
because
not
you
up every
can
day.
get black spots from just nutrient deficiencies and stuff. It's not necessarily blight, but we took out the worst leaves anyway. But yeah, that is our update for today. We're going to call it.
Need to pick up some dogs, make some tea,
Yeah, have some dinner.
drink some alcohol.
Yes, have a Friday night. Cheers.
Cheers!
We might come back this weekend if we've got time, but if not, it'll be next week.
Well, Sunday's the only day really.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm not putting too much pressure on it. We'll see how we get on. But yeah, that's it for today. Good progress. Slow, but
So,
there's only 2 of us. If we had more people to help out, it'd be quicker. It's alright. My mum and stepdad have said that they'll come and help at some point, but they are on holiday for the next 2 weeks, so it's not going to be very helpful in the next 2 weeks, is it?
there's other people.
But yeah, that's it for today.
Boop!
coming to you live and direct from the shed because there's people, you'll be able to hear strumming. There's people there and I'm nervous they can see us. So if you can hear me over the strumming, I think our plan today is to carry on tidying. We got some bits from Wilko. I don't know where they are. Are they outside? We got some more weed fabric to put down, and I got some new gloves and some more heavy duty gloves, and my mum got us some potato sacks, so I thought I'd bring them. We're not going to harvest the potatoes yet, but it's good to have. Sam's going to carry on using his new tool to keep tidying, and that is where we're at. It's sunny.
Sunny Sunday.
Sunny Sunday. Everything looks a bit dry. I'm going to investigate what's going on with the seedlings, but we will have a look. So, I'll show you what I've done so far. So, I've put some weed fabric on the paths, or what will be the paths. We've run out now. I mean, it looks horrendous, but these will all be covered up with bark chips at some point, and it should hopefully stop loads of weeds coming through in the meantime. We have got another roll, but I think I'm going to use that to go over the back where I'm going to weed now. All the seedlings look okay. Radishes are about the same as they were last time. A few little bits and bobs coming up, but it needs a good water, so I'll do that before we leave today. Strawberries, they're fine, but they just look really dry. So yeah, I'll give everything a good water before we leave today. But yeah, I think it's one of them trust the process things. Just got to trust that it'll look nice eventually and sort of bear with it until then. I got some new gloves from Wilko. Heavy duty, leather, pink.
So everyone's going to laugh at me for doing this, but as a quick update, I've done some watering of the plants. We've got some things starting to come through, which is quite nice. Currently Emma is weeding all the way out there, look. As you can see, obviously everything been given a quick water today. Emma's put a bit more lino down, and I'm currently just working along this little edge all the way up there, just to make sure it looks more I'd say professional, a bit more just looks a bit neater. We're also going to plant some, Emma's giving us a wave, plant some raspberries and blackberry bushes, so it just gives a bit of more of an edge into what we want. Obviously nothing's going to grow properly this year, but yeah, I'll take you down there and show you what's going on. So I've planted these raspberries along the edge because, well, as you can see, well, you might not be able to see from here, but they're literally everywhere. Raspberries and blackberries, aren't they, darling?
What?
Raspberries and blackberries everywhere. So yeah, the plan is get all these along here, maybe going along there, and see how we get on. Emma's made a load of progress. She's started all the way up there. She's now near the other side.
I've had to ignore some brambles that I just can't get out.
Yeah, well, if you point them out, get the shovel out, you'll be alright.
Yeah. I'm trying to go to there and then we'll call it a day. I don't know what we're going to do about this grass, whether we just have to dig it out.
Yeah, well, that's what I've been doing.
A lot of this is just like, it looks worse than it is.
Yeah, that's what I did the other day with the rake.
Because most of this is just dried grass. And then you just, I suppose you just dig out the main bit like that.
Yeah.
But
here we are. Here's Emma. Digging out all the little coriander weeds.
I don't know if that's their technical term.
That's what I like. Just be careful because the
Yeah, no, I'm not going to
try
do
and
raspberries.
put the soil back in because is that the bee or a cricket? Oh, fly. Yeah, just because of the raspberries.
now.
Final job at day. Hold the bamboo.
Absolutely nothing. Our plot is now a health and safety risk, but you know.
Alright. The management.
I think you can get up. Unless you're comfy.
I'm trying to keep it down.
Alright, we're secured-ish. We'll probably come back and it'll be everywhere, but for now, I think you can get up. Oh, made you wonky. Are we recording? So, because we've run out of potatoes at home, and you know, we've got an abundance, these are not technically ready. Yeah, these aren't technically ready, but you know, needs must and all that. I'm going to harvest them to take home. Oh, I'll re-angle you if I can figure it out. Can you see anything? We'll assume you can. We'll assume you can see. Oh, a potato! We do believe these are rooster potatoes from our research.
The Irish will.
Oh, that's a big one. Some more. Oh my God. Sam. Sam. Look at the size of that potato. So these are kind of ready. There you go. Potatoes. That's the little hole. That's how many we've got. Some good sized ones. Take them home, cook them up. And a little baby potato. So it's just me, windy, and it's Monday, so it's only the day after we've been before, but it's nice and sunny, and hence why I've got shorts and a crop top on because it's dead warm. But I'm here because at the weekend me and Sam saw that Lidl had bark chips for £3.50 a bag, which is a good deal, and bark chips is what we want to do the pathways with. Now someone on the allotment did say that someone usually comes and leaves bark chips free for use, but we've not seen any, and we're going to need more than we'd be willing to take for free anyway. So yeah, 40 litres was £3.50. I got 6, and I've laid them out, and I'm just going to empty them. I'm not going to be here for long because I wasn't really meant to be coming today, meant to be relaxing, but I got the bark chips from a Lidl and I didn't want to keep them in my car, and I was passing on the way back anyway, so yep, I'm going to empty those out. I'm not sure how much I'll be able to film because it was impromptu. I'm only on my phone, so I've not got the camera or the tripod or anything, but yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'll show you what it looks like. So yeah, these are the paths we've made with weed fabric. I'm not going to faff about putting weed fabric on all these bottom bits. We'll just put bark chip on it and pick the weeds out as and when they come, but yeah, I'm going to try and get these main paths covered, and then we can take the rocks off them as well, which will be nice, make it look a bit neater, and then I'll just go around and quickly give everything a little water because, as I said, it's been really hot today, so yeah, got on with that. So I've vastly underestimated how much wood chip we'd need, so I hope that man does come with the free stuff because otherwise it's going to put us out of pocket. But let me show you. Can I show you like this? Yeah, you can see the vision now, you know, you can see the vision. I'm blocking bit that's not been done, but if we just look at it like that and we ignore this top bit, because I've not put anything there because I'm not sure, I'm waiting to pull the potatoes up to figure out what to do with that bit. But yeah, that's how it's going. Yeah, need a lot more wood chip than I thought. Apparently 6 bags of 40 litres was not enough. but I can always go back to being cute and been paid. I'd quite like to get this sorted before the winter because the wood chip will stop a lot of mud being trailed about, and it'll obviously help stop weeds. But we'll see if Sam's willing to go to Lidl again. Get some more. But other than that, let me show you. While I was out and about, I'm just going in the shed. I got some hooks, so we can put our tools up. I mean, Sam's already sort of hooked them up, but I'm going to put them along this bit of wood just so they're off the floor. We can get a bit more organised. But yeah, because the shed's kind of stressing me out at the minute because it's so messy. But yeah, just going to try and put these hooks up. How much better does that look? Look at me being ingenious. And I also put some on the back of the door because I'm always wondering where my gloves are. So I've put my gloves on the back of the door. I've put Ted's little hook thing on the back of the door. Hooked up the potato sacks, tidied up the tools. That looks so much better. Wow, look at me go. Yeah, so it's a bit tidier in here. This was mostly stuff, well, this was pretty much all stuff from the people before, so I'm not going to do much with that. I am going to go and water the seedlings though, because some have sprouted. I'll try and show you, but as I go around watering them, but some have sprouted, so I need to keep them nice and hydrated, so I'm going to go and water. And yeah, that is me for the day. I had to get home because I didn't tell Sam I was coming to the allotment, and he'll be home from work and he'll be like, where are you? So yes, that's what I've done today, just a little bit. I also had to fix the weed sheets on the other side of the potatoes because they'd all flown up. But yeah, I'm happy with the bark chippings. I'm happy with how it looks. It's just gonna need a shit ton more to fill it out, but it'll look beautiful when it's done. It'll be worth it, and it'll be practical because it'll stop mud accumulating. So yes, so anything else I've got to tell you? Oh yeah, we got in contact, while I'm here I'll tell you, we got in contact with my brother-in-law, so my sister's husband, who like runs a skip company, so they have a scrapyard, and I asked them if they have pallets, and he said yeah, they get about 1,000 tons per week, so he's going to save us some of those pallets so we can start doing the vegetable bed like frames. I'm not making them raised beds as such, but I do want like a wooden frame around them to stop them getting like accidentally trodden on, and just to like more easily distinguish where the beds are. So hopefully this week he's going to get us some of them, and we can get loads of wood from that to start making those. But yeah, I'm really happy with how I'm so glad things are growing. Oh my god, I didn't think anything was going to grow. Even if we get one radish, I'll be a happy bunny. So yeah, I'm super happy with that. The ground seems to be keeping its moisture well as well, because like when we planted stuff at home, we just used compost in raised beds, and whenever it was sunny they just got dry as a bone, but the soil here seems to be keeping its moisture a little bit better. I don't know whether that's soil quality or because it's in the ground, I'm not sure, but yeah, it's doing really well. So yes, I don't know if me and Sam will come back tomorrow, or maybe just me tomorrow, not sure, we'll figure that out. I need to get paid so I can buy some more stuff. Oh, I did buy some seeds today. I'll show you them in the car, hang on. Can you see me if I put you there? Normally I can balance the camera on like the dash, but I've only got my phone, so I've had to just like shove it in the corner. Oh my god, it is roasty toasty in this car, and if you can't hear me because the engine, I'm sorry. But while I'm here, I thought I'd show you the seeds I got today. I got them from the range. I didn't know the range sold seeds. I know they sold garden bits because I got some stuff from there before, but didn't know they sold seeds. But there was like a thing in the middle of the shop, and obviously now I'm an allotmenter, I recognise these things. So is this all I got? I thought I got more than this. Hang on, have I left one? Left one in the bag. And they were RRP 99p, but they were half price, so 50p, and they've got so-by dates of like 2024, so next year, so they weren't end of line or anything. But I will show you what I got. Me and Sam discussed a little bit what we wanted to plant, so if I'm seeing seeds for them, I'm going to get them and then we can plant them next year. So I got some fennel. Sam wanted to plant fennel because These will be for next year, I think, now at this point, because I really can't be bothered to grow anything else now. So fennel, herbs is nice. The herb like flower it produces is nice, and then the root bulb you can use as like a vegetable. Sam says it'll be nice with pork, or I don't know, Sam thinks he's a chef now. Parsnips, I love parsnips. These take so long to grow, I've heard on the grapevine, so I wanted to get them in, and then we can get them in early. What are the veggies? Oh, I got some mint because I don't have any seeds of this and I want to plant it in a pot. I know with mint it self-seeds like crazy, so you're not meant to put it in a herb bed. Like if you've got loads of herbs together like in a trough or something, you're not meant to plant mint in with it because it spreads and goes everywhere. So I'm going to plant this in its own little pot. But I love mint. We love a mojito in our household, so a little bit of mint. I think I'm going to do the herb planter in next year and then plant all the seeds in the herb planter, so that'll be a long-term project. Stay tuned for that. Courgette, we've finally got some bloody courgettes growing on our planter at home in our vegetable bed. Sam's nana gave us a little seedling like 5 months ago, and it's only just growing a cucumber, so we're going to get them in a bit earlier. Courgette, not cucumber, courgette, bloody hell, courgette. Oh, this is so by in 2026. Brilliant. And then I got these little ball carrots. It says ideal for kids. Well, I'm a child at heart. I just thought they were stupid funny, like silly little ball carrots. I'm going to keep them to sow next year. That'll be fun. My nieces will love shoveling them up. Purple sprouting broccoli. Sam's nan was on about planting broccoli now. So I'm going to ask her, I'll have to send her a message and be like, is that seed you planted now? Or is that like plants you've like already germinated and they've turned into little seedlings, so you're planting them out now? Because she always has great sprouting broccoli. But I don't know whether to plant it now. So outdoors March to May. See, that seems not right. I'll ask her what to do with that, whether we plant it now or next year. And then I just got some flowers. Oh, I got way more nasturtiums than this. Oh my god, have I missed? I thought I picked up way more seeds than this. Did I lie? I thought I got like 3 different types of nasturtiums. Apparently not. I just picked up 1 packet then. Nasturtiums, the cabbage butterflies are attracted to these, and slugs and everything else basically is attracted to these, so plant these next year. Again, sorry, this is all next year stuff. And I got these little sunflowers. Sunflowers are my favourite flower, and these are really, really beautiful. So I can't wait to plant those next year. Yeah. So again, these are all next year things, but I thought it'd be fun to get them while they were cheap and on offer, because seeds can be quite expensive. Don't mind me. Oh, I did get more nasturtiums. I told you I got more nasturtiums. This kind and this kind to companion plant. With your brassicas. God, don't I sound like I know what I'm doing? I don't. And then from Poundland, I got these spray bottles. 2. One for here, one for at home. Because me and Sam's nana were discussing at Sunday dinner yesterday that the slugs and snails are ruining her vegetables as well. And I really, really don't want the slugs and snails to eat my little seedlings that I've grown so hard, tried so hard to grow. And so we were discussing, and she said that she'd heard on the grapevine you can make a spray out of garlic because they don't like the smell of garlic. And so I've googled it, and that is apparently true. You like boil your garlic, mash it up, dilute it and spray it on your plants, and the slugs don't like it. Anyway, someone just walked past. A child just walked past the car while I was filming, and I felt very self-conscious. But that is my little haul. I'm going to get home, possibly come back tomorrow. We'll see. But I'll charge the camera so the quality will be better. But yeah, I will see you next time.
I'm filming you, by the way. Looks alright, that, doesn't it?
Not bad for... Well, it was £13 for 2.
Alright.
And it'll not do for when they get bigger. Keep the birds off, not keep any slugs off. Don't think. Keep the birds off. Oh no, squashed one. Oh no. One less radish in the world. This? Bit wonky. You ready? We're back.
Hello.
What day is it?
It's Tuesday.
There are
Very
people.
tired Tuesday.
There are people around, so I'm feeling a bit conscious. But we're here.
Everybody's lovely though. Everybody says hello.
I know. But we are here. Sam's burning some of the weeds and stuff we've pulled up because there's too much for the compost.
Very smoky.
And we don't know what we can compost and what we can't anyway, so we're just burning it all.
And we can
yeah,
compost the embers.
Yeah, we can compost the bits that have been burned. I'm putting some nets up to try and stop the birds because I think the birds have had a few of our radishes.
You're not going to complain about that.
Apparently I don't like radishes. So yeah, putting them up. I'll show you. They're just cheap little nets from Amazon. They're not going to do much for if anything gets big, but they'll do for just protecting them from, I don't think they'll protect from slugs either really, but can you see? Just there, protected them. Because they did say the birds would come and eat everything here. So yeah, I'm just going to put that on anything that's come up. So I'm putting it on the radishes, and then I'll put it on the little winter salad leaves, because they're coming up quite strong now as well. And then I'll give everything a good water. So, just ignore the state of my hair, my face, particularly my hair. That's wildness for you. It's hair wash day today. If you know, you know. So, I'm back at the plot. I'm in the shed. I'm sat on the floor in the shed. I just wanted to say we didn't film very much yesterday when we were here, when Sam was burning and I was de-weeding, because to be honest I'd had a pretty pants day and I was feeling pretty pants, and then I came to the allotment thinking it'd cheer me up because I was excited about going all day, and it just didn't. And I just feel like my allotment happy place was not my allotment happy place. So I wasn't in a very good mood yesterday, and to be honest my mood's kind of still meh today. I've got stuff going on with work it's not bad, but I just like don't have very much to do, and because I work from home, like I'm just sort of sat in the house with not a lot to do, and I have been most of this week, so I think that's why I'm feeling a little bit lost, I think. But I'm here on my own today. Sam's gone mountain biking again. He goes normally every Wednesday, so instead of me just being sat in the house for more hours, I thought I'd come to the plot and have a look at what's going on. So far I can see that my little nets I put down are still up, which is good. They've not been blown over or come out the ground, so that's good. I'm happy with that. I'm going to have a quick look around the little seedlings and see how they're doing. Everything will need a water again. It rained overnight a little bit, but because it's been warm again today, and it's going to be warm again the rest of the week, I'm going to water every time I'm here, just as a sort of fail-safe. The potatoes look like they can come up soon, I think. It's not potato blight or anything. I think we've double, triple checked for that. It's just I think they're coming to the end of their life and they're ready to pull up soon, so that's going to be a lot of potatoes. And yeah, I don't really know what I'm going to do today. I'm kind of, all there really is that needs doing is weeding the back and pulling up the grass and stuff and getting the back half in a fit state. But that is a lot of physical manual labour of digging, like with the spade or the fork, digging up big bits of grass or big bits of weeds, so it's kind of hard to, it's hard work, physical hard work. But yeah, I thought I'd just come on and give you a little update on where we're at. And I think I'm also going to wrap this up as the end of episode 2 at the end of today, so I can get it edited and up for whenever it goes up. I'm not sure the schedule. I think Sundays, and then we'll start doing like weekly updates. I did really want the end of episode 2 to be the back bit done, but that's not going to happen. It's too much hard work to fit in. So yeah, we will do a little update today. I've been watching, going back and watching the start of Emma's Allotment Diaries on YouTube, who I've found her like as I was looking into getting an allotment, and I've watched her recent videos, but I've actually been going back and watching from the start. and I like that she does monthly plot tours, so I think I'll do an August plot tour and do that as like a separate little video, so I can just easily see the updates, or you know, if you don't want to tune into the whole, you know, hour-long vlogs, quickly see a little update, and then it'll be nice to look back on. So I'll film a bit of that today, and yeah, just get on with it. I'll show you around, do some weeding, tidy up a bit. Yeah, that's it. Get on with it. Our strawberry runners are not looking the healthiest they've ever looked, but these are still alive. These obviously have died off. I'll tidy those up, snip them off. Actually, they've just pulled off, so that's what I'm doing with them. But the rest look okay, I think. These look semi-healthy. All they really need to do is bed in for next year anyway, get the roots sorted. And the big boy, the main man, he's doing great. He's got a weed in amongst. Get out. Sir, you are not invited to the... Oh, I hate it when that happens. There was a weed in there. It'll come back. But yeah, he's doing great. Although that looks like slug juice. Oh. But yeah, all of them are pretty the same. They're sort of half alive. I want to put a hook on the back of the shed door so I can hang my jumper up, because I always come wearing a jumper. Oh, dark, there we go. And I never finish wearing it because obviously the digging up and stuff, you get warm, so I'm going to put a hook on the back of the door so I can hang my jumper up. Actually I've just scrapped that idea, because number one, I found there's already a hook, a nail randomly sticking out, which works just as well, and number two, I found some sort of bug eggs, and I don't want those to be anywhere near my clothes, so we've just used what we've got. So it's just weeding this bed, which I think is pak choy, and there were two little healthy clumps like this, but I think one of the clumps here, you can see the remnants, has been eaten. I don't know whether that's slugs or birds or something else, so I've just netted it and hoped for the best. The net won't really keep the slugs out, but it should keep some birds out, so hopefully the others will stand a chance of survival now. And also, this is gross, but there's a poop. There's a poop, so that's either a cat or a fox or something, but it's not even bothered to bury it. It's not even bothered to bury the poop, so I'm going to have to do something with that. Brilliant. So I've spent the best part of an hour digging out the weeds out of these two beds. I don't know what happened when I weeded this section before, whether I just missed them or they've grown back, or I'm not sure, but there were loads and loads of weeds. So I've cleared those out as best I can. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig them, turn the soil, because I do want these to be beds eventually, and I think I might plant garlic in at least half of one, and that needs to go in sort of October, so I'm a bit early to the party there, but yeah, I might have a look through my seeds and see what I can plant. It seems a shame to have perfectly usable space with nothing in it. I might have some flowers I can plant actually. So yeah, let me have a look through the seeds and see what I've got. So I've had a look what I can sow, and although there are things that I could sow now, they won't come up till next year, and I kind of can't be bothered with fleecing and closhing and worrying about frosts, etc. So I really want to stay away from those, but I've remembered that I wanted to sow these spring onions anyway, because they're winter hardy ones, so they should come up in March, April if I look after them. I think it really wants you to sow them in. Does it want you to no, sow outdoors, so straight away. So I've heard that if you mix these in with your like basically spring onions can deter slugs because slugs don't like the smell of onion. So if I be really picky with where I want to plant these, I could be clever about it. Maybe I'll plant them in the middle of my kale and spinach. I mean, that doesn't really look like it's doing much at the minute, but that would be a good place to plant those, so I might think about that. And then also I've got calendulas, and this says you can sow in August and September and it'll flower in October. So, oh no, late sowings flower the following year. Maybe just the spring onions then. That's boring. I know it is the end of the year and flowers aren't really the thing to be planting right now, but I just fancied something nice. So maybe I won't turn that bed then. I've just weeded all that for nothing. Oh well. But yeah, at least I'll try and plant these spring onions in the middle of my spinach and kale that's probably not going to grow. I might have liked it. There might be something to grow. The thing is, I don't know what any of the seedlings look like, so I don't know if they're weeds or things I've planted. So, if I remember correctly, did I say 3 rows of each? Oh, they might not be green. Might have to rethink this. Where can I put the spring onions? Because I thought I'd say 2 rows of 2. But I might have said 3 rows. In which case there is no room for a middle. Just plant them in between. What did Emma say? Just chuck it in. Whack it in. Let's just whack it in, eh? I'll do 4 up there. That seems about right, eh? Hopefully then this one will germinate. So now I'm doing the bit I've been putting off for the last hour and a half, which is carrying on with this bit. As you can see, it's just all long grass, and I kind of don't know what else to do with it apart from dig it up. And Sam was digging it up yesterday, and it's hard work. There's also a bramble that runs all under here, so every so often you reach a root that you have to change the giant peach to get it out. Do I think change the giant peach, or am I thinking of a turnip? Some sort of radar type pulling out of a big vegetable. But yeah, I kind of really don't want to do this. But I'm putting the Crocs into 4-wheel drive. We're going hard or we're going home. I've been home all day, so that's the other option. Right, let's start. Look at that. This is what I mean. This is why we have to dig it up. So, I've no idea if you'll be able to tell how much I've done, because it feels like I've been here for hours and got nowhere. But I've dug up all that, bearing in mind all under that bit is bramble roots and branches. I can't do any more over this bit. The long grass is just too much. I don't know whether we just need to cover it with a tarp and let it die. I don't know, me and Sam need to discuss that. But yeah, I've been digging up over here, around near the rhubarb. I'm just going to give everything a quick water before I leave, because it's getting to be a bit dark now. So yeah, I'll give everything a water and then I'll go home. I'm back. Oh, the hair's got even crazier in the evening. Wow. Let me sit down. I'm probably sat on a spider. It's okay. Me and the spiders are friends these days. So I thought I'd just wrap up episode 2 of whatever this is. Allotment vlogs, allotment series. Yeah, obviously I've not filmed so much of the digging because it's really boring and repetitive and not that interesting. I just put my headphones in and just dig. It's easier when there's 2 of us, but obviously I've just done my own today. But yeah, I'm happy with how the seedlings are growing. We've definitely got stuff growing. I think we'll grow something. It might be 1 radish, but we'll grow it. I can see there are a couple of little carrot. I was going to say nubbins. That doesn't seem right. Carrot shoots, seedlings, germinations, and they're all little. I think germinations are the places, but it's hard to distinguish them from the weeds. But yeah, I'm hoping we'll get some other stuff. I'm kind of nervous that everything's going to get eaten by slugs because I have seen a little bit of slug damage as I've been going round, which hurts my heart, especially because it's meant to be the last week of nice weather and then wet and gross after that. So September's going to be interesting. But yeah, I suppose I have to be grateful that we've even grown something. There'll definitely be a radish. The radish is doing great. I don't like radishes, but we'll be eating them. But yeah, I'm just exhausted. I don't know if you can tell, it's like really hard back-breaking work, all the digging and picking out stuff. And like, I normally go to the gym on a weekday morning, every morning, well, almost every morning, but I've been so tired from being here that I've just not felt like going. But I suppose it's all good exercise at the end of the day. But yeah, this is where we're at. We've got stuff in the ground. We've got a little bit of like pathways and stuff. Still need to get more bark chip. But yeah, that's where we're at. I think it's okay for a month. I think we've had it a month, the allotment, so we've got quite far in that time. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a day. If you do like these videos, or this video, or other video, I'll link our other video, first video, if you've not watched that. And yeah, let us know if you like it by giving it a like or comment, or if you have any tips, please tell us, because we don't know what we're doing if that's not evident. Yeah, leave us any tips, anything else we can grow, any flowers we can grow. I know it's the end of summer, I don't know, let us know what we can grow. And yeah, I will see you in the next vlog, maybe with Sam. He might sign off the next one. But yeah, I will see you in the next vlog. See ya, bye.